So Kanye is basically said that his mother is a lesbian and took to social media to spill her damn personal tea. I'm like, you know what? There's no hope for this heifer. Because you just out here saying all kinds of crazy stuff. And the lady ain't even here to defend herself. And I don't even know what caused him to bring this up. But anyway, so he said that his late mother, Donda, was actually a lesbian and he once witnessed her hooking up with his babysitter. He made the bizarre comments in a post on Twitter over the weekend, suggesting that he started hooking up with his employees because of her behavior. So you literally out here blaming your mother as to why you was hooking up with your employees, and was this consensual? Because are these same employees that was out here complaining, said you was doing all kinds of sexual allegations and stuff? This is what I want to know. And you openly admitting it because you basically crashing out. He said, quote, you know that day when you hear noises coming from your mom's room and you find out she's a lesbian and you're like, Mom, that's my babysitter. You're sleeping with the employees. See, I got it from my mom. The revelation has expectedly left fans on social media shocked, saying Ye dissed Virgil, every rapper, countries, religions, and now his own mom. Bad mouthing your own mother on Twitter, yeah, you better than that. No, he's not. Y'all need to stop giving this man grace. Y'all need to stop making excuses for him. Because y'all, anytime that he be crashing out, the first thing y'all all do is say, oh, well, if his mother was alive, he wouldn't be doing this. Y'all all blame, y'all put it on, his antics, his mental gymnastics, his alleged bipolar stuff. Y'all put that on the shoulders of Donda. And it's not her place to be able to help him with whatever issues he got going on. There's medication for whatever issues he got going on. He got enough money that he could afford to go see a doctor, to be up on the meds, and to be able to do the things that he's doing. So I just think he's talking out his ass. And first of all, we don't even know if this is true. And just because he said it, don't make it so. Because Donda ain't here to defend herself. And even if she was low-key getting her box eaten and vice versa, what is it of your concern on what your mother was doing? And you taking it upon yourself to go in her room because you hear moaning. So they said the posts about his mother were far from the only explicit statements he wrote on Twitter over the weekend. He also described his style of music as cuck while writing several other sexual remarks, saying, my genre of music is called cuck. Think punk, prog, rock, rap, electronic, Berlin school synth wave. It's a lot of different genres. This is what he wrote in his first post. He added, cuck is my whole style. It's my music, it's the way I dress, it's my attitude. Of course, I'm punk. I'm the most punk ninja living, but punk ain't punk enough to describe me. The punk got ninjas that dress like Devo with cone heads and ish. My ish is sex, drugs, rock and roll, money, politics, homophobia, sexual harassment, and racism. That was in the beginning, because you ain't giving that no more. He said, I'm a walking lawsuit. I read more pornography than I read Bible pages. I won't even read a paragraph unless it's a story about a bitch getting the ish effed out of her. If you ain't talking about a bee getting the ish fucked out of her, I don't want to hear it. I wasn't trying to say the F word. It just, child. So y'all know, maybe you need a reminder, his mother been dead since 2007. So that's like what, 18 years? And she passed away at the age of 58 from a coronary artery disease after, and this was due to she was getting cosmetic surgery. And so, he had the song Hey Mama, which he performed on his Glow in the Dark tour, as well as the 50th Annual Grammy Awards. So yeah, there was that. But in regards to that, let's read the comments. So the people over there, because shout out to the Neighborhood Talk where he wrote this, where they put this up. One person said, "Poor Wendy, the wrong person is in need of a guardian." Another person said, "No, his mama rolling in that grave." Another person said, "Okay, Kanye, this is beyond unhinged. He needs a full-time caregiver." Another person said, "Remember, y'all, this ninja was on a presidential ballot and people voted for him." It ain't like he was gonna win, but yeah, I get the president remains the same. So it says, y'all said he was attacking everybody because he not over his mom death, but look like she catches strays too. What's y'all excuse now? And you know what? You absolutely right, Ayo Trav, because that's who said it. Because I said that before I even read your comment. It's like y'all always been out here making excuses for Kanye, talking about, oh, he crashing out because he lost his mother. Well, damn, his mama not even safe from that mouth and them Twitter fingers. So what's the excuse? I've been said that at some point y'all got to stop using Donda as a scapegoat or an excuse for his behavior. At some point, your ass about to be 50. And like what, 2 more years, one more year? I don't know when his birthday is. Oh, I know he a Gemini. Ciao. So I think, what is he, 48 or something or another? So probably like another 2 years. Look, you about to be half a century old soon. Let's just say that. I don't know. I don't care about Google or Schmoogler. I know a damn sign is a damn Gemini. But you in your late 40s, pushing towards a half a century. If you could make it that far with all that damn mouth. But in that whole situation, I just don't understand how you've been running off with your mouth, saying all this crazy stuff. And it's like, at this point, when your mother is not even safe from the shit you be saying on social media, at some point, we have to stop blaming other people and have them take responsibility for their actions. And Kanye is the main factor in this whole scenario. You dissing everybody. Like, nobody's off limits with him. So Kanye, once again, is trash. I need to stop talking about him, to be honest. But the thing I had to bring up about the whole Azealia Banks thing, because he posted something and said, my dick too long. First of all, you spelled too wrong. And I'm tired of y'all not knowing the difference between T-O, T-W-O, and T-O-O. Two, where you agreeing, is T-O-O. Going to the store, it would be 2-O. Now, if you counting, it'd be T-W-O. Y'all need to learn the difference between 2 and 2. And I don't know how you, at your big ass age, and you can't even use the right damn two, sir. But anyway, he said, my dick too long for trans pussy, which caused Azealia Banks to go in and let have on his ass and said, but your anus is definitely deep enough for girl dick, Yeezy. She went on to say, we all seen that fat pussy you got sitting up and poking, honey. We have actually seen the entire length of your butt crack, and you wear jeans with no drawers. That's cruiser shit. And I remember that because there was something I was watching and they showed him getting in the back of a car and getting in his car in a pair of jeans and no drawers. I remember seeing that because I saw that recently. I forgot what I was watching, but somebody posted that video. She also went on to say, no, for real, you can tell Kanye Bussy is probably top fucking tier. That's why they letting him talk so much shit and getting away with it. LMA, bunch of O's. And look, I agree. Because it's like, yeah, you must be getting your back ripped, split into two with all that shit you be talking. So who clapping them cheeks, Kanye? And do you even clean out properly? That's the other thing. And then Sailor Mermaid did write in the comments. He said, I mean, Amber did say that she tickled his booty hole before, after dragging her and her kid, and he deleted all them tweets right after. So yeah, we got to remember that. So Kanye, stop fucking talking, because then when you meet your match and you start saying all kinds of crazy stuff and somebody drag you behind over the controversial stuff that you've been saying, then it's going to be a problem. And you're going to end up deleting what you said. So I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think of this story in regards to what Kanye said about his mother and Azealia Banks reading him down to the floor? I definitely want to hear from y'all. So let me know what your thoughts are on this topic in the comments down below.